Hey everybody, it is Matt, and well, you want an angle? Strain your TV up. And Dyan, and welcome back to Ok Aussie. Yes, we are back
I'm
home.
Here. Where have we been?
Yeah, go on. Ask her. Where has she been? She's been having fun.
I've been to a place they call WaterTown.
WaterTown.
It used to be called Harbour Town. It's now WaterTown. Any of you Perthians?
Okay, but there's no water there.
Know that.
So why call it a place called WaterTown when there's no? I don't understand.
In the city.
It is just ridiculous.
It's
anyway,
in the city.
Willow, he's over
So we've been to the city.
there. He's
and,
chilled.
We went to a place where, it's like where all of the stores from the shopping centres have their leftover stuff. Because
Yeah.
I was looking for winter pyjamas ready for next year. I know it's stupid, but I have OCD. These are my beautiful stockings. Do you love my beautiful stockings? Lovely, right?
Pew.
They're not the right ones for me, but that's okay. Well, they'll eventually work it out.
It's a work in progress.
But basically, so I thought I'd go there because they might have the leftover stock from winter and I can get them on special. Anyway, didn't succeed majorly, but I did get one set. So I call that a winner. Peter Alexander.
Oh yeah, Peter Alexander. We know about that one,
Also-
don't we? Dangerous place for girls, I reckon. Yes.
So let me show you that. Oh, hang on. I scored some summer pajamas as well.
What?
My summer pajamas.
I'm not going to complain. I've got a couple of things too at Harbour Town.
Oh, you should see what he
the place
got.
that's not wet.
He got some awesome surf
Well, you show
shirts.
them in a moment.
So basically, like,
shopping haul.
it's got like a little rosette there. These are a bit big, but I have to because my tummy can like grow. So they're going to be loose, but I just rolled them. So anyway, these are summer shorts, pajama shorts, guys. And then I'll show you Sir's after because it has to be mine first, I think.
Oh, of course it does.
So first off, this is something I didn't need, but it's for next winter because
okay.
it was so cheap, right? Down from probably
$40 marked to
To
20.
10.
It's actually to $10.
So yeah, so these are pajama pants,
Tracksuit pants.
tracksuit pants.
That's the name that you're
Okay.
trying to find. That word that you're trying to grab
And
hold of.
I have them oversized, baggy, like I'm hip hop, right? I'm not a hip hop. I'm a
You're
dance
just
dancer.
oversized, yeah.
But anyway, and I like these bottom leg
Cuffs.
things, the cuffs. So I got that for $10, and it's a nice.
So that was
Colour.
cotton on.
The colour I don't have. That was cotton on.
Mm-hmm.
And look what I found. Anyone
Wow.
a Gilmore Girls fan?
Diane has
Oh
watched
my.
all the seasons. In fact, we own all the
For
seasons
decade.
on DVD.
For over a decade.
Every year.
Every
it's
winter.
a tradition.
It's
Every
a winter
winter.
tradition. Get it right.
From row
Winter
to go,
tradition.
all the way through the seasons. I think we've seen it 24 times
I
at least.
called my cat Paul Anka my first ragdoll cat.
Because of that, I
Because
know,
of it.
right?
Inspired by Gilmore Girls.
If you like Gilmore Girls, let me know in the comments.
Watch it
below.
if you haven't.
If you haven't,
It's
just go
just
discover it. It's cool.
love it. Love it. It's funny,
I know, right?
heartwarming, and it reminds me of
Stars
the country
follow.
town that I grew up in.
Luke in the diner.
I love Luke.
What was that book about?
I love Luke.
Right, what
Anyway,
else did you get? Luke
let
lover.
me show you the jammies, and then I'll show you Sir's
PA,
shirts.
Peter Alexander.
Peter, Alex, oh, it's so soft. Sensory guides for
Ooh,
autistics.
buttery
If
soft,
any of you
actually.
autistics are out there, take a close look at these because I'm telling you now, they're so soft.
Great little
I can't
cuffs.
stop doing this.
Would you stop doing that?
It's weird, right? Pants, they've got little
Clouds.
on it, right?
Yep.
Nice cuffs, right?
Yep.
So they're cute.
Now these were
Originally,
hold on, I gotta peel them back. $90, $89.95.
wow.
Marked down to $49, but then there was a further 20% off what we
At the
purchased
checkout.
At the checkout. So
So you paid what?
work out your calculations on that as you go along as well. We paid $56 for a pants and
yeah.
top combination.
So you would normally pay over $100 for a set of Peter.
Crazy, right? But they are good value
They're good
and they
quality.
do last and they are
And this is the top to
very
go
comfortable.
with it. PA is Peter Alexander.
I think it's the
Sorry.
dog that you like the most actually because you got an affinity towards sausage dogs.
My Winston.
Yeah, Winston
My
the sausage dog.
grandparents had a sausage dog.
Yeah.
And my grandfather loved Winston Churchill, right?
We
So
shall fight them on the
naturally-
beaches. If you don't know that quite back
I
in
love Winston
World War
Churchill.
II days,
And
the Prime Minister of the UK during
I
the
had a
Second
cat
World War.
called Napoleon when I was about 8.
Yes.
A white cat. And anyway, just to let you know, I lived on a coastal town that's a country hobby farm, and let's just say that there's a lot of snakes. We have a lot of dangerous snakes in Australia, and I found my Napoleon bitten by a snake, passed away, so that was sad. Anyway, my auntie and uncle, my auntie Veronica and my uncle Roland bought me this teddy bear, and I only realised as an adult it was a white fluffy teddy bear like cat. And that, I think, was to comfort me. And I didn't realise, because I'm autistic, I didn't pair it together. And now I realise, and I'm like, oh, that is so sweet. And I loved it. Like, when I opened it, I was like, that was the best present, even better than Santa present. It was like, this, like, I was going around to everyone in the family. Look, Pa, look, Nana, look, everyone, look at this cat. It's a teddy. It's so cute. Right,
Very
this is
cool.
Sirs.
So this was from City Beach,
City
the
Beach
surf
is at
shop.
WaterTown. If anyone's from Perth and you watch me, go to WaterTown, guys.
Yeah.
Check
We
it
shop the
out.
sales, obviously,
There's
because we look for discounts
Tempt,
and value for money.
Ali, Peter Alexander, Cotton On, Supray, City Beach, Puma, Gym Kid.
A whole lot more as well.
Bed Bath and Table.
Mm-hmm.
All right, sorry.
So a couple of surf shirts for me.
Surf shirts.
Black tops, which I like.
I like
Quicksilver,
the
the brand, which
on
I do
that
like.
one.
Yeah, I like the back
So
of that one.
Quicksilver we love.
Nice.
And then of course,
And normally
this
these are
one is
about
Rip
$60
Curl. We love Rip Curl.
in the shops.
So we got two
39.
for
$39.
two for what? Like 70?
$75.
It's amazing.
For the two t-shirts.
So this
we
one
paid.
is the Rip Curl.
Yep.
But I love the back as well because look at all the different.
Ocean technology built for the search.
Yeah. So
Very
that's
cool.
his
Thank you, ma'am.
ones, and he loves
I
black.
treated myself, so that was my.
He loves. Well, you like
second
black,
Christmas
don't
present.
you? So
I do. I do. We're black.
I don't know if you've noticed, but anyway,
I-
just in case you haven't, I thought I'd just
Very
let
particular.
You know.
What are you saying about my autistic traits of wearing the same clothes all the time
My
consistently and
hair
not changing
colour's
anything? Yes.
dark, isn't it? I coloured my hair, guys.
We did. That was a
it
squirty
was
exercise.
exhausting.
I know, right?
I had to do it though because I
But
needed some
little
self-care.
self-care goes a long way. Well, I think that was a good outing
There's a few
actually
trees.
to Harbour Town, and it was worth it. It was a good time to go during the early part of the day too, and it was very busy on being a Wednesday. And you've got your Gilmore cup.
I'm not actually using it as a cup.
I didn't think you would.
It's going in the office. So if anyone
Not the full room.
Hey guys, you Aussies out there, the castle. It's going in the pool room.
Yes, that would be meaning like a trophy. That's the analogy. You got
the
your coffee
Serenity.
cup. The Serenity.
Oh, the
Smell a two-stroke.
Serenity.
Yes.
Gotta
Quotes
watch.
and excerpts
Look,
from
if you're
the,
not from
castle.
Australia, watch The Castle.
Iconic Australian
It's an
movie.
Australian movie. It just will give you a feel of Australia back in 80s, would you
80s,
say?
very much
Yeah,
that
about the
era.
80s. It's really cool.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much.
We're
our
still
little-
working our way through end of the space age, and I had to make a correction on that. I actually said Paramount. It wasn't actually on Paramount. It's actually on Disney, the streaming
What?
service. And
The Perth one is on
yeah,
Disney.
it's on Disney.
I'm so sorry.
It's on Paramount.
I thought it was
I thought I'd make a
Paramount.
correction on that while I
I'm
was
terribly
thinking about
sorry.
that. No, that's my fault. I think I said Paramount first up.
Yeah, you did.
I'm a bit tired at the moment, so I'm a little bit easily confused.
We've had a lot of neighbour problems.
drama in the OK
There's
Corral.
been drama. Hey, Ella.
You could not believe.
You wouldn't believe it. Ella knows.
I'll write a book
but
one day.
You just wouldn't believe it.
Little terrorists.
This is like
Get
literally.
another person being kicked out again. The evictions just keep going.
Oh,
Thick and
it's
fast.
bloody exhausting. I feel like I'm
Well,
running a zoo.
A poor participant was actually
people.
hit by a bag of rubbish thrown from the upper balcony.
Was revenged on,
Yeah,
and this is a midget,
yeah. Well, it's a
like
little
not a
child.
legit person that has a disability that I have
Yeah.
total respect for. I'm talking about a child who's a terrorist because she's just nasty.
Well, she actually was holding her two
Nasty.
carers at bay with a stick, as in a plank of wood, not just a stick. She was actually.
It's
It was like
actually
a scene
sad.
from
It's
the
actually
Pirates of the
sad.
Caribbean. I think she was swashbuckling and trying to keep them at bay with her cutlass. It was pretty real.
Guys, it's just
The
really
stuff
sad.
that happens here, let alone the fact that she's ripped up all the reticulation and broken things.
Yep.
Anyway, that's living in disability living,
10-year-old.
isn't it?
10-year-olds can do
Crazy
amazing
shit that
things.
happens.
You wouldn't
and
believe
the
what
police
a
were called.
10-year-old can do.
Last night.
Correct. 10-year-old.
Can we just not have the police here
10.
one night a quiet night will be a nice night, I reckon.
Sad story probably behind it. So I'm
And
very,
it
I'm
is, and I
very
have empathy
sad.
towards that.
But at the same time,
But
we're all being
seriously.
driven crazy because we
Yeah.
are around it, aren't we, Ella?
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Yeah. So I got a message back from the provider. I was asking today, and letting you know, because I just about the. I was speaking to our support coordinator under the NDIS, the National Disability Insurance Scheme.
yeah,
Because of all the turmoil, okay, we just can't catch a break.
correct.
Not just every day, it's all day. I mean, if you were to look at yesterday's multitude of events that are going on, and which has also led to, again, multiple evictions, police being called, noise complaints, other escalations of other things going on. It's not the best environment.
I don't have a choice, guys. We have a rental crisis and we can't afford to rent.
To stabilise.
We have to be here.
For an autistic, for a start, when you've got sensitivity, sensory overload from
I
noise.
was in tears yesterday.
Fear, when you've got 22Q, anxiety and fear go hand in hand with it. You were in tears.
I mean, you guys probably have seen in the videos, I'm not my normal self. Because there's one thing after another. There's trauma around me and it's traumatizing me.
Absolutely. Aggression,
I'm in
toxicity,
tears,
negativity.
not just for me, but
other people who have been injured, hurt, or destabilised because of this.
I get angry when people get mistreated, and this little girl needs to be in a proper children's facility because those carers.
Yeah. So there's no parents, and it's up to the carers.
I want to do that.
She's actually been tailed around almost like prison wardens. 2 carers who are consistently just having to
All
walk
they do
around
is
on a
buy
tower.
Maccas every day. It's
anyway, I'm not going to go into that. But coming back to what I was saying, and I was trying to look at how do I stabilise the situation, and it was a fair question to ask.
Because
I thought, well, look, I really need to get her Dyan away from this environment, even just for a few days, just to have some respite, to break the mould, to re-climatise, to be able to settle things down, to de-escalate. Okay.
Like Flynn.
So I was speaking to the support.
Flynn?
I don't know who Flynn is, but we should be in like Flynn anyway. One of those weird analogies.
Flynn must have had a good life.
Absolutely. So I was speaking to the support coordinator and saying, well, look, can we organise some respite for Dyan? Now, to do so, I still need to go with her because obviously high care. So it's not respite away from me, which is sometimes where the term goes. It's respite commonly used for carers to have a break.
That's fine for singles, but I'm in a relationship.
Yeah, and she's got extreme medical needs, as you've seen on the channel. If you haven't, and you're welcome to the channel.
I'm a complex patient.
Go back and have a look at some of the videos.
Complex medical needs.
So as the support coordinator goes, well, you have to go with her because we don't have the staff or the high level nursing or medical staff to be able to manage and do all these things, particularly in a respite. So Dyan would have to have 2 nursing qualified staff, 24/7, just to go into a respite scenario.
So that would feel like a prison.
Yeah, so how's that relaxing and chilling and being able to do your own thing? So anyway, I reached out, and she's reached out to the provider, and the provider's come back going, well, the definition of respite is to have respite away from your carers. It's like,
I don't want respite away from you.
Are you not getting the situation?
But you're an informal carer,
so
which
we won't
the
support
NDIS
you.
encourages.
I know, you can't win.
Sorry, that's the NDIS, not at you guys.
It's
sorry.
You're copulating and everything else.
I'm sorry, but when you have an informal carer, we are saving you, government, $300,000 a year. I am. You're welcome.
Yeah, just in staffing costs.
You're welcome.
Around the clock, high level nursing level. So that's the anomaly. Look, sometimes our channel talks about some of the weird things of living with the health system or the disability system.
In
Australia, it's called the NDIS, National Disability Insurance Scheme.
Australia sucks.
And there's a rationale. It's like, no, I might actually go back to the housing provider because they have actually offered, hotel accommodation previously.
Oh, that's
because they're acutely aware
they know the stress
of the
we're
impact, the risks on Dyan, how it's affecting her health, the neurological side of things, the cardiac, the respiratory, just overall sanity.
It could cause me a heart attack.
With 1, 2, 3, 4 now different.
Correct.
Oh, and look, they've jumped on the situation. They're getting this person moved on incredibly quickly, but it's never ever quick enough. Let's be real.
Not
even like the
people
official eviction with the other
sleep.
people downstairs, it's still a month's process through the court system to actually get an eviction unfolding. So it's like, oh god, do these things ever move quickly in our favour?
Really, another month?
No, it's a month. So they went to court a week ago. So still another 3 weeks
ones.
for those
I thought
ones.
you were talking about the other
No,
one.
this one they said they're going to move very quickly. Well, what's the definition of air quotes very quickly?
Yeah, is that a week?
Is that today? I'll help you pack your bags. Off you go. But no, it's not like that. So it's like they've got to find a place, do the transfer, get set up.
She's so destructive.
But also, I think it's...
She only arrived last Friday.
I know.
But the damage...
What a whirlwind. It's like that Tasmanian devil. It's like spinning around. It's like, wow. It's amazing what a little package can do.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that was the feedback. So that was the...
So I can't
the provider
have you
said,
come with me.
You can't have respite paid for by the NDS if you're with your carer. But then...
So there's no option, not even rot nest.
No, there's no... It's like... How do you...
That's discrimination.
How do you do that? It's like...
It's discrimination.
You're a communication person who you're comfortable with for your safety, obviously, in regards to
I
all
don't
these
trust
multiple
people
medical
in this
scenarios.
modern world. Excuse me, I don't.
And then
I'm
we'd have to
sorry.
find, like I said,
I'm
nursing
sorry.
staff capable to do
And
something
I have to
like
have
that.
nursing staff, so I'm sorry, I don't trust anyone.
So stupid. It really is sometimes not set up to think about all combinations or variations on a theme. So anyway, like I said, I think we might go back to the housing provider and have a conversation with them. We'll work around something. But I do think we need a break. I honestly think it's like a holiday.
Can
it's
we
like
leave
that.
now?
Yeah, no worries, let's go. I was even thinking, literally, do we take the swag and go to a caravan park just to break up the pattern?
I know, but Willow gets...
I know, and that's why I was wanting to find a combination where we can bring Willow the cat.
House,
well, he's dealing with this stress as well.
Constant stress. He has been traumatized. I mean, cats are very sensitive animals. We all know that. So.
But it's a bit like the canary in the gold mine.
I can't leave him. I'll cry.
They are the indicators, and our
I
birds
need
are the same. They're the
actually.
indicators of the stresses around. If our stress, it means that we're dealing with a lot of stress.
We need to buy a pet pram.
We're going to get a pet pram. I agree.
Does
with
a Happy
you.
Pet place sell pet prams?
I don't know. I haven't seen
eBay.
them there. We'll have a look somewhere
eBay.
online. But maybe we go to a caravan park. Who knows? We'll do something, even if it's for a night. I think we need to do something to break pattern. You know what I mean? So, and look, it is difficult. Just even me saying, let's go to a caravan park with a swag. It's like, well, that's not level 4 pressure care mattress. That's not having disability accessible toilets right next to you.
Hot with my seizures.
Exactly. It's like temperature reg. So
go look at the
no solution, which is just the logical thing of something easy.
We can't afford it
ourselves.
It's
things that you have to actually balance out and go. Risk management. What would be like to get an ambulance there? How far is it away from a hospital in case of an emergency? Will this exacerbate this? Oh, so many things. But we'll work it out, won't we? How is your body feeling after all that outing? The outing itself was good.
Outing itself was good.
It was.
But I'm just...
Yeah.
It's discrimination.
You're feeling a bit frustrated now, aren't you?
It's discrimination. Like, you're going to pay for someone who is meant to be working, who will get, like, fun. It's a fun job. They'll give it to them, but not an informal carer.
Who doesn't get paid.
Who doesn't get a wage. And if I die tomorrow, you're unemployed, you're kicked out of here, and they don't get you back into work.
Yeah.
They've taken your career.
Oh, I know. There's a lot of holes and gaps in most
because they encourage, when you
systems.
sign up to the NDIS,
National Disability
you say, get informal supports first.
Oh, absolutely. Use them, drain them, burn them out.
But why don't you support them for a spite?
I know.
I don't agree.
They don't actually look at supporting the people with disability in the whole component.
And the people,
it's actually quite funny though, if you look at it also at the same time, our disability lawyer that we've actually got is actually taking the NDIS to task on the fact of even relationships in couples in housing under the SDA, the Specialist Disability Accommodation. So, for example, even in where we are now, the NDIS at one point in time were going, no, you can't live together. It's like, sorry?
They were going to force separation.
So you can't be married to a partner and be disabled at the same time. That would be a bit of a disability discrimination, wouldn't it?
Isn't that institutionalisation?
Choice and control. You're allowed to have a choice of who your partner is, but no, they can't stay with you.
No.
But you can have a carer living with you, but you can't.
Yeah.
This is the sort of stupid thing.
They can get paid to live for free here.
Anyway. But anyway, our disability lawyer is actually taking
I want to live with a stranger. No thanks.
Because this affects everybody across Australia at that sort of level.
Yeah, you have to bring all the
when
parents.
we're actually trying to do things.
Well, there's parents here.
The money.
There's parents.
We're saving the system.
Well, there's parents here looking after their adult children as well. There's all different combinations. There's siblings looking after their other sibling. Like there's so many. Like there's even sons
trying to do the best to keep their participants safe, comfortable, having good quality of life, supporting them with their daily living. And
we can have a family member live here for 3 months.
Yeah, you could.
But there's only 3 months.
Yeah.
So that's not right, too. I produce 2 taxpayers. They need to come and live with me, them and maybe their little family for 3 months because of maybe emotional support or financial support. You know, and then as a disabled grandmother, geez, I don't even get to have, if I had my grandkids around, I don't even get to have their own room, you know, like deck out a whole room that's just theirs.
Yeah,
I don't get that luxury.
No.
I dreamt of that, and I don't get that right.
Yeah, there's
because
a lot
I'm
of things
disabled
which are very restrictive, and you do miss out on because of disability. Now, if you've got similar sort of examples, similar sort of stories, I'd love to hear your stories as well in the comments below. Because look, every one of us who we're connected with have many different
But
sort
why
of
we
examples
poor?
like this.
Disability.
Well, I know I've given
being
up
self-funded
my own
for
business,
25
my own career
years.
as a general manager, marketing manager.
No, but we were self-funded. That's what I'm saying. We've only been on the system for 5 years
I had
of
to
my
stop
50
working
years.
to become a full-time carer because the system wasn't caring
They
for you.
lied to my parents about me not being sick.
Yeah.
Right? They weren't, well, they did say I'm sick in all these different ways that I was there for, but they didn't do proper investigations for my parents' sake. They didn't do it for my sake as an adult. And yeah.
Indeed. Well,
I've been screwed over.
There's a bit of an update for you. You can see that things are still going off. Oh yeah, in the bath. We got another email about that, didn't we? When's that being installed?
5th of November.
So that's next Tuesday. Hopefully,
whatever.
Fingers crossed, there'll be a plumber coming.
I'll see.
The tap fittings have been ordered and have arrived.
Believe it when I see it.
I know, right?
Don't care.
We'll see.
Don't care.
She wants to care.
I
She
don't
wants
know,
it just
don't
to
care.
happen. It's been 2.5 years.
Don't care.
2.5 years just to get a bath. Some things, sometimes the most easiest things are sometimes the hardest things, aren't they? Thoughts? Processes?
Well, first off, I'm worried about my clothes because I change size like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I'm in between sizes at the moment, but
Right.
always size up for just in case. And I'm autistic. I don't like anything.
And we do a lot of alterations.
Anything squishing me in like around here is like
tactile,
no.
sensory overload.
But at the same time, yeah, I've lost a bit of weight, but stress will do that to you. But also, I'm I'm just not happy.
Not happy, Jan?
No, because others get to do.
It's okay, don't be upset, please.
Respite and farm stays, which would just be
a chance to
magical.
get away. Yeah.
And I don't get to do that because
well, we're going to do something. Don't worry.
I'd have to go alone and with 2 nurses, strangers I don't know.
Which is in a risk situation because they won't be able to handle it and they'll be calling the ambulance.
And they'll just rush me to hospital all the time. And they'll be in stress.
It's actually very, very difficult to find staff who are competent.
I don't want to end up in hospital. That's not respite.
And confident enough to be able to do this. Many won't take it on board because of the complexities. It's like, well, what does Dyan do? Go to a hospital to have a holiday? And it's not even a holiday. It's getting away from stresses and noise and things that are going on here.
Horses and
well, we'll go and find some. We will need to find
and
some sheep and cows. That's what we need to do. Don't panic. It's okay. With every setback, we just have to go, all right, we'll work our way around it. We will find another solution to this, okay? But this is our challenges. Life ain't that easy, okay? You can see the things that are needed.
It's easy for able-bodied
people,
but
boy, do you have to go through so many...
Life is hard for disability.
To get to there.
It's such an ableist world, and you don't realise until you're disabled.
No. And the things that are logical, that actually make common sense, it's like...
Informal carers deserve to go on respite because you don't get paid.
I know, right?
These professional carers can go with me,
and if
but they get paid. They go on holiday and they get paid per hour.
Yeah. So look, this is part of our channel. It's just sharing our
daily life. And I don't get a farm
Not just
stay.
Going shopping, but it's also just experiencing what we're going through, whether it's disability, health. We will work something out. You know that. We will, won't we?
Yeah.
Positive attitude. We just got to keep. Sometimes the system just beats you down. So we've got to keep working your way through the system at the same time. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring bad news, but
no,
I've got to be transparent and let you know what's been said.
But I'm just saying, like, I kind of knew it anyway.
Well,
I kind of felt that they would do that because it's like that's how they keep doing it with informal carers.
Yeah.
You know, all of these family. Like, and
you
know what? I just want to say this to, especially for carers to hear this, because sometimes they don't like. You know, when I see the man down the end of my level and his parents visit all the time, you know, and they're so lovely, like, and they come and visit their son all the time, and there's just so much love for some of these disabled people. It's not common. Most of us get abandoned.
Yeah.
And anyway, so they deserve to get something out of the system for all the work they do for their family members that they're not paid for. And I'm sorry, NJS, but you just turn it around. The best people to care for their person is family. People that have cared for them for years, okay? don't give it to people who have jobs. They should be the ones doing the hard stuff because they're getting paid per hour.
Yeah.
Not to go and have fun and
Doesn't
be
work that
paid
way.
for it. I'm just finding that it is, yes, we have our social supports and that's essential for our mental health without, even if you just got a physical
Outings,
disability,
activities,
right? That's
social chat.
okay. But I'm saying, like, when are you going to reward informal carers? Because I think it's disgusting. And I hope that my lawyer gets somewhere with this couple situation because it's disgusting.
Because there's a
and she's
clear
going to Canberra.
discrimination against Australian
Clearly
human rights. So
discriminatory.
we know very
You can't
clearly.
force me to separate and also have my eligibility that I have to SDA.
Yep.
Okay? You can't do that, government.
No.
You can't.
That's taking
You're
away your choice and
actually
control of having
looking
a
like a
partner or a
bunch of
relationship.
idiots.
Crazy. Well, guys, that's our brief little catch up. It was a bit of a shock to Harbour Town. Come shop with us.
So if
The
you're
spoils
a
of war
person,
are there.
Go
It was actually good.
Go to WaterTown,
Don't
guys.
call it Harbour Town. It is Harbour Town.
It
That's
used
what
to
it
be
used to be called. Why
used
would you
to be
change the
Harbour
name? But it's not near a harbour.
But, no, it's not.
It's not near water. I still don't
river.
understand.
But it's far.
Nowhere near the
It's
river.
far, yeah. Well, it's in
Naming.
the city. The river is in the city. It's not that far, but it is far. But it's not far.
Stupid name.
But it is far, but it's not far.
Stupid name. Anyway.
I can't explain
Big
it.
thumbs up.
Okay?
Comments, questions, ideas, and
I'm
suggestions.
sorry.
Leave them
Like,
below.
oh my god.
If you're new to the channel, a big welcome. Don't forget to subscribe. Please
Sorry.
share our channel because we do talk about a whole range of different things. Everything from disability, chronic conditions, fun, home decorating,
Being idiots.
being idiots. Just the normal
I'm
stuff
an
that we do.
idiot, professional
idiot.
and
Well, at least you get paid
it's
for
my
it. You don't get
job.
paid for it yet.
And
You're an
that's
amateur
all
idiot.
I ever really hear is that I'm entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
But there was a comment saying that they don't like the morbid stuff. But you know what, guys? I'll say it again.
Yeah.
If you can't like me or love me at my worst, you shouldn't get my best. So please be kind. My journey is difficult, and you guys were majority absolutely supportive.
Yeah.
Okay, but I am a very honest person and I will never hide a thing, and I'm not ashamed of emotion.
Yeah.
I'm not ashamed of negative emotions.
Yeah.
I can handle negative emotions.
And
I think that if you can't, that's a you thing.
Yeah, I think it's
So
very important
please
to have
don't be unkind
balanced view.
and say to someone that I find that morbid. When someone's dying, it's disrespectful.
Yeah.
Okay.
We are very
Be
much transparent in the
a little bit
journey of
kinder.
what Dyan's going through.
I'm
with
not just here to entertain.
genetic
This is
chromosomal
my
disorder, 22q11.2
journal.
deletion
This
syndrome.
is my literal
We
living
show
journal.
the good, the bad, and
And the ugly.
in between. So,
Sorry.
and look, may not suit everybody. Sometimes some things should come with a trigger warning, and I get that, and that's what
No,
we try to put
I
in the
don't
title.
think
But
so.
this
The
is our
title
life.
explained it.
If our life is like this, then please just give us a bit of space. All right, guys. Well, we will love you and leave you, and we will see
Thank
you
you,
in another episode
guys.
soon. Bye for now.